See, it all depends on price.
So I'd be willing to offer you $200 for that bench right there.
That's low.
Now, Herb, when I offer you a price on this, like I said, I offer something that I think is fair due to having to take it, clean it, do whatever I need to do with it. So, you know, 200 to me is fair.
That's not for sale.
So I'd be willing to offer you $200 for that bench right there. 200 to me is fair.
That's not for sale.
So far, I've spent a grand total of $0. If I can't get Herb to come down in his prices, this trip is gonna be a bust.
Let's move on to the next item here. There's a box up here that would probably end up in a dumpster. Was all busted up top, you know?
The way I see it, the only way to change the score here is to show Herb something he thinks is junk.
And you got my antique lights.
Of course, to Herb, these are priceless antiques. Would you be willing to do $10 a piece on these?
How many we got?
We might have 10, so we're looking at about $100.
Yeah, we got to get you out of here with something anyway.
I've probably never been happier to spend $100 in my life. With one item in the bag, I gotta strike while the iron's hot.
So what we have back there is a Frigidaire. Would you be willing to let that go for 75?
I think you're 50 low on that.
So you're telling me for $125, I can have one of my guys get a hernia pulling that out to the truck?
Yeah.
So I figured I'd ask you about that mini scale. I'll give you 150.
Okay.
Thank you. I like that.
The original skateboard,
$20.
25.
25? Oh, I'd hug you if I didn't think you'd punch me. So I was wondering what you would feel comfortable doing on those two tables.
Maybe an offer.
I would say $75.
You're too low. It's
All right,
ready
so
to
what do you
go.
think? $100 for that?
For that one there, 150 for that one there.
You know, those flowers I was gonna buy my wife on the ride home, you know, I'm not gonna be able to get them
Hey,
now.
you sell that and you can buy her a whole garden of flowers.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Herb, you're killing me. Herb is finally loosening up, but I'm nowhere near making a profit. These final items are critical. So, Herb, what we have over here, this stood out to me.
There's not another one of these in the country. There's the manufacturer's nameplate right there.
American Scrubbing. It's got surface rust, but nothing real bad. I'm wondering what you would let the rare and almost extinct washing basin go for.
I honestly don't know. I really don't. Make me an offer I can't turn down.
I would say $200.
I'd say you're just half of what it'd be. That is older than your grandmother.
All right, I'll think about this.
Now I got you thinking.
I can't remember the last time somebody broke me down like Herb. So at this point, I got one card left to play, and that's begging for mercy.
So far I got the scale, the lights, vintage skateboard, green table, and the water fountain, and a few other odds and ends. Herb, I'm into you for $700 right now. You know, I got two guys, a trailer, fuel. I don't mean to cry on your shoulder, but to make this trip worth my while, you gotta come down on the wash basin. Herb, for $200, the scrubbing thing, would you do $200? Would you do that?
You're... All right. Okay. That's a deal.
Thanks, Herb. Appreciate it.
Since you're this nice guy, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw in one of them carts that you wanted upstairs.
Throw in a cart? Who is this guy? I've never met somebody so intent on not selling me something, give something away.
Guys, let's get to work.
All right. Herb was one of the most excruciatingly painful negotiators I've ever met. And while I didn't walk away with everything I had hoped for, the one thing he gave me for free had the most potential for profit, the hand cart. After spending a day inside the Lonaconing Silk Mill, we're not only leaving with some historical items, but also an appreciation of the history of those who spent decades working here, and the years of effort Herb has put into preserving their memories.
See you, Herb.
So long.
Every once in a while, I get a vision for an item and have to see it through. Since leaving the mill, I've been turning the hand cart into a one-of-a-kind leather chair. I took off one of the sides, cleaned up the wood, but did my best to keep the original character intact. Then I asked my upholsterer to put the icing on the cake.
How did it turn out?
It looks great.
Can't wait to see it. Let's uncover it.
All right.
Ready?
That is awesome. That is awesome, Lee.
I love it.
The wheels are awesome. You did an amazing job. No, that's...
Tim?
All told, we spent about $900 on items from Herb's Mill that'll be worth around $2,500. The most valuable object of all was the one that Herb threw in for free, the cart that became the chair. After $1,300 in restoration, it's worth double that. I'm hoping we'll get around $5,100 for the whole lot.
I love it.
And maybe I'll be able to buy those flowers for Ricky after all.
I think it looks awesome. And
Like
it's
it?
comfortable. Like, it's really comfortable. I want to